Stuber. This movie stars Bautista and Kumail Nanjiani, and it is basically Bautista as a cop, as a detective. He needs a lift. He needs to be driven around on a case. So what do you do in 2019 when you need a lift? You call Uber, and basically recruits this Uber driver into a bunch of cop, drug, detective mayhem. Now, this movie is pretty much exactly what I expected. It's a lot of fun. These two actors have great chemistry together, a bit of action, and it works. But let's get into it. Let's start off with the easiest thing to talk about with the comedy, and that's the comedy. Does the laughs work? And yes, it does for the most part, and I think that's kind of subjective because, you know, what I find funny, you might not find funny, so don't be like, I said it was funny and it's shit. I can't tell you what you're going to think is funny, but I enjoyed it. It's very, dry humor at times. It's exactly what you'd expect. It's some throwaway gags, but it works. Kumail Nanjiani is very, very funny. Almost at times I'd expect him to be funnier. There's just times I'm like, that joke just does not seem very Kumail. And then, bang, next minute he does something, and it's hilarious. One of my funniest laughs was in this movie. I'm not going to tell you what the scene is, but probably one of my biggest belly laughs that I've had in a long time in the cinemas, and I pissed myself with this one scene. The rest of the movie is pretty much, hit or miss as comedies. It's towards the more of hit. You get a few laughs, but they're going for a lot of jokes as comedies do, so there's going to be a lot of times where you're like, yeah, okay. But the thing that really kept me in it the entire time was the chemistry between Kumail Nanjiani and Bautista. It really, really works. These guys, I think they're funny on screen together. It kind of shows different kind of characters, different types of people, and it works really well. You could definitely tell, that it was just built off them. Like, it's like, hey, we're basically going to do a buddy cop, the exact opposite buddy cop we've seen before with, like, Dwayne Johnson and, Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith, there you go. We'll wait for that one. But Kevin Hart, and it kind of that same kind of feel to it. The plot itself was very kind of throwaway. It's like, we're just going to lead you onto the next funny scene, whichever way we have to with these, with these scenes. I enjoyed the side characters as well. I feel Betty Gilpin, was fun. She had a good time on screen. Natalie Morales was very funny as well. Great character. And there was a guy that I can't remember. He's from American Vandal. He was in this. He was very funny as well. And I enjoyed kind of the side characters as well. Steve Howey from Shameless was in it. Side character cameos worked for the most part. They were very, very funny. And I enjoyed that aspect of the movie as well. But this movie was great because it didn't overstay its welcome. I think it's about 90 minutes, which was perfect for a comedy. It, passes through scene, never kind of dragging on to like, why are we still here? It just flies by, which is such a great thing as well. It has some actually decent action scenes. A bit of fun stuff. There's a lot of more violence I'd expect out of a comedy, essentially. So that was a nice to kind of see. But it still has problems that most comedies have, which is just like the throwaway plot. Doesn't really matter. We're trying to get laughs out of you. As well as something that kind of annoyed me was they had superhero strength. At some points they just do shit. And Bautista, or the person like you're trying to capture, do shit. And I'm like, you're not getting up from that. Or like they just don't take like the relevancy into heart of what was actually happening. But they're minor things on a comedy that was enjoyable. Yes, I wouldn't rave about it and tell you to run and go and see it, but it's enjoyable. If you like the comedy, you're going to like the movie. If you like the chemistry, that's the biggest thing. And I'm going to give Stuber a C+. Thank you guys for watching my review of Stuber. Check out my review for Lion King. That's going to be up either tomorrow or the next day. I saw that the next Tuesday, and then Wednesday I saw Lion King because I was meant to come out the next week, but I had a pre-screening on the Wednesday night, so I was like, alright, check it out. So that's going to come out in the next couple of days. Be ready for that. Plenty of stuff coming. My Blu-ray in-depth look just got dropped as well, so check that out. I'll stop, nagging you guys with my videos. Make sure you do like, subscribe, of course. Have a good one.